Hello everybody and welcome to episode 4 of our WWE 2K25 Universe mode, and we are kicking things off as always with the 24/7 Championship. Who will answer the call this week? Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. It's been a while since we've seen this man representing the Rascals. Trey Miguel is here, back on Smackdown, and it appears Trey Miguel going it alone here tonight to kick off Smackdown, taking on a man who's been on a wear and tear for the past couple of weeks in the 24/7 champion, Ricky Saints. And Trey Miguel, a huge opportunity here tonight to win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career. Look at how hyped Trey Miguel is to kick off SmackDown here tonight. It's one hell of a challenge for Mr. Miguel, as he's got quite the challenge ahead of him in the form of the current 24/7 champion, who's held that belt for just about 2 weeks now. Absolute Ricky Saints. The revolution has indeed been televised. Ricky Saints, who's defended that title a handful of times now. Ricky Saints, utmost dominance on both Raw and SmackDown Live. And Ricky Saints is going to head into yet another championship defense. And that's the thing. This is clearly the best run of Ricky Saints' entire Universe Mode career. His first championship reign in his Universe Mode career. His first of possibly many. And Ricky Saints, as always, a fighting champion. 24/7 rules, every episode of Raw, every episode of SmackDown, and select premium live events. That championship is going to be on the line. And in over a week, our next premium live event, Survivor Series War Games, will come out on the Will's Wrestling Corner YouTube channel. But tonight, 24/7 title as always on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 172 pounds,
Trey Miguel going it alone. Can he make the most of this opportunity here tonight and end the reign of Ricky Saints?
and his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 200 pounds, the 24/7 champion, Ricky Saints.
Our only championship match of the evening here on SmackDown, but still going to be an action-packed night here on episode 4 of season 3, as Ricky Saints hands that championship over to the referee. Trey Miguel getting a good look at what he is fighting for. The 24/7 championship, as always, on the line here tonight. Trey Miguel, the challenger. Ricky Saints, the champion. And here we go. Our opening contest starts right now. And of course, later on tonight, we're going to see our main event, Jacob Fatu going one-on-one with the #1 contender for the World Championship, Will Ospreay. If Jacob Fatu wins, the match with Roman Reigns and Will Ospreay at Survivor Series War Games will be Bloodline Rules, which will be quite interesting. We're also going to see the debut of Tatum Paxley, who is confirmed to be a part of Team Lyra in the Women's War Games match. She will go one-on-one with Cora Jade here tonight. We're also going to hear from Sheamus, the #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. The Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens, will be in action as well. All that and so much more here tonight, as the champion, Ricky Saints, is in control in the opening stages of this contest over the Rascals is Trey Miguel. Ooh, a beautiful clothesline from the top there by Trey Miguel. We're also going to see Tiffany Stratton once again go one-on-one with the protege of Charlotte Flair, Mariah May. That will be a interesting contest to say the least. Ricky Saints now with a beautiful drop kick, and obviously the man used to be called Ricky Starks for the past 2 years here in Universe Mode. A little bit of a reinvention as Ricky Saints, and now Ricky Saints in the best run of his life here on Raw and SmackDown. Of course, he's contractually still a Friday Night SmackDown talent. And whoa, Ricky Saints wanted that clothesline again, but Trey Miguel had it well scouted, and a beautiful knee by the challenger. And now this could be Trey Miguel's time to get back in this matchup. Beautiful stomps right to the back of the champion. This could be the opening that Trey Miguel desperately needs. You got to think Wesley and Zachary Wentz are watching somewhere, probably very anxious to see if their tag team partner Trey Miguel can win the championship. Look at this. Trey Miguel looking for something big. Oh, into the beautiful Pele kick with a somersault. But Ricky Saints no-selling it. And now these two men gonna go blow for blow here in the middle of the ring. 24/7 championship is on the line. Trey Miguel, can he overcome the odds and win the championship? Or will it be another successful title defense for Ricky Saints here tonight? These two men, two of the most underrated talents we have here, not just on SmackDown, but all of Universe Mode. And here we go. These two men, it's a hockey fight here. 24/7 title on the line. But who's going to get the upper hand? Oh, Ricky Saints roll through, shoulders down to win the matchup. Kick out by Trey. And Miguel wisely rolling out of the ring. But the champion is fired up here. Tope Suicida to Mr. Trey Miguel. And remember, Trey Miguel cannot win the 24/7 championship by count-out or disqualification. But Ricky Saints, oh, into a small package driver on the outside. That has got to hurt. And Ricky could be thinking Lochambeau. Oh, wait a minute, no. The fairy tale ending. Fairy tale ending on the outside. Trey Miguel is going to feel that in the morning. And great strategy there by Ricky Saints, bringing Trey Miguel back in the ring. And this could be it. Shoulders down. Leg is hooked. And Ricky Saints once again retains the 24/7 championship here on SmackDown.
Here is your winner, and still the 24/7 champion, Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints is having the run of his life right now. Once again, a successful title defense here tonight on SmackDown against a very game Trey Miguel. And now the question has to be asked once again. Who can possibly dethrone absolute Ricky Saints for that championship? We'll have to find out at some point in the future. But in terms of tonight, what a win for Ricky Saints, and still 24/7 champion. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making
Oh,
his way
ho,
to the
ho.
ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Superstar!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Swerve Strickland. We had no idea that Swerve was even going to be here tonight. Swerve Strickland returning from injury. Obviously, Swerve Strickland, the last time we've really seen him was at Fastlane when he took on, well, sorry, not Fastlane, really SummerSlam. where he failed to win the World Heavyweight Championship from our current champion Roman Reigns. We haven't seen a whole lot of Swerve since then. We've been told he's been recovering from a minor injury, but Swerve Strickland is here on Season 3, and he is looking for a fight. Swerve Strickland, former AEW International Champion in Universe Mode, former 24/7 champion as well, and Swerve is here and looks better than ever. But the question is, who is going to answer the call as Swerve Strickland wants a fight here tonight? Who will answer the open challenge? Wait a minute. Obviously, I have been battling a little bit of an injury when I beat Roman Reigns, or when I tried to beat Roman Reigns for the world title. So now I'm going to issue an open challenge to anyone who wants a fight. Well, Swerve Strickland wants to work his way over to the top, calling out anyone from the roster. Oh ho ho! Well, who better than the megastar? LA Knight is answer the call.
California, weighing in at 241 pounds.
You want to talk about Swerve Strickland wanting to work his way back to the top of the food chain on SmackDown? Here comes a man who is yet to really reach the mountaintop of SmackDown, despite being a very popular name in the SmackDown roster. LA Knight, who is yet to be a champion in his Universe Mode career. LA Knight answering the challenge made by Swerve Strickland. And what a matchup this is going to be. Both men who have a little bit of history together. Both men formerly a part of the AEW roster back when it was booked by Dylan of the Long Island Wrestling Podcast. And a rivalry kind of reignited here on SmackDown. Swerve Strickland's first match back from injury, and it is against LA Knight. And look at this, LA Knight though. Oh, beautiful spine buster to start off the matchup. And you got to think LA Knight is going to try to make Swerve Strickland regret issuing this open challenge. And oh, beautiful knee there by the megastar. LA Knight, of course, has been very vocal on the fact that he has not been a champion yet. Failed to win the Hardcore Championship at Payback a few months back. And now LA Knight with the cover from the missile dropkick, kick out by Swerve. And Swerve Strickland, of course, he was humiliated in the main event of Night 1 of SummerSlam against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns mopped the floor with Swerve Strickland. Of course, Roman Reigns, who in over a week will defend his world title against Will Ospreay. Oh! And LA Knight's probably thinking it should be him facing the Tribal Chief. Oh, and a beautiful leg drop. Or arm drop, elbow drop I should say. Can't speak today. And LA Knight immediately with a BFT to Swerve Strickland. Can this be it? Is the match already over? It is! LA Knight making quick work of Swerve here tonight on SmackDown. Talk about making an impact. Swerve Strickland returned from injury, issued this open challenge. LA Knight answers, and just like that, LA Knight with the win here on SmackDown. You gotta think Swerve Strickland is not going to be happy about that decision, as LA Knight, what a statement made here tonight on SmackDown with a win over Swerve Strickland. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on SmackDown. We got a bit of a situation going on backstage. This is in our WWE Archives section backstage, mainly for fans And that is Becky Lynch, and that is Shayna Baszler, two women who we know is going to compete in this year's Women's War Games match. Obviously, Becky Lynch made her return last week and beat Shayna Baszler in quick and easy fashion. It looked like Shayna Baszler was going to try to blindside the former SmackDown Women's Champion backstage, but Becky Lynch, obviously, the veteran, with a plan here. And of course, the Women's War Games scene is getting quite chaotic. We know later on tonight, Tatum Paxley is going to make her Universe Mode debut against Cora Jade later on tonight, but look at this, Becky Lynch with a guitar in hand. Oh, tried to use it, but Shayna Baszler, of course, former MMA fighter. These two women, a whole lot of history. Shayna Baszler, of course, has been overlooked, underappreciated. Shayna Baszler has been very vocal about wanting more opportunities, but Becky Lynch now just looking to throw Baszler around backstage. Oh, throwing Baszler right into the shelf there. That's gotta hurt in the morning. Of course, no security to be seen. You see there, Shotzi's tank in the backstage area. And Becky Lynch probably was looking to try to throw Shayna Baszler again, but Baszler able to get out of it. As this is quite interesting, of course. This is a lot similar to what we saw last week when Cora Jade attacked Lyra Valkyria in the NXT parking lot. Now here in the WWE Archive section, Shayna Baszler attacking Becky Lynch. And look at this beautiful striking ability by Shayna Baszler. And now Baszler trying to get back in this matchup. Well, I shouldn't really say matchup. This is more of a fight. You see there, it's a WrestleMania ring that we used for the first ever WrestleMania. But now Baszler, oh wait just a minute, into the cutter, right onto the pavement. Oh, Becky Lynch getting right back to her feet here. Oh, and a knee right to the skull. And now look at this, a conveniently placed baseball bat. An homage to the icon Sting. And Becky Lynch just looking to abuse Shayna Baszler with it. No, Baszler able to take the bat out of Becky's hand. And now it's Baszler going on the attack. Oh, both women thinking similar moves. Neither one was able to connect. Oh, look at this now. The Kirifuda clutch. The Kirifuda clutch locked in on Becky Lynch. And Shayna Baszler making a statement. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Smackdown as Sheamus, the #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship, microphone in hand, as he is going to address the WWE Universe about his upcoming match with Jey Uso at Survivor Series War Games. A lot of people have really forgotten just how dominant I really am. I'm a former 24/7 champion, I'm a former US champion, and Jey Uso is going to know exactly who I am at War Games. Oh, look at this. The Hardcore Champ is here. I don't think Sheamus even expected this. Sheamus, I know exactly who you are. I know you're a seasoned veteran. I know you're a future WWE Hall of Famer, a famous Irishman. Well, you listen here. I've heard all about Jey Uso for weeks and weeks, and I am tired of it. I want to end your historic reign. Then try it. Oh, look at this, a tense face-to-face between champion and challenger. And in over a week, in Survivor Series War Games, Jey Uso's historic hardcore championship reign is on the line as Jey Uso will defend against the seasoned veteran Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Will Sheamus do exactly what he said he's going to do and end the historic reign of Jey Uso, or will Jey Uso just add another name to his list of victims? We will find out at Survivor Series War Games. As we are back here on Smackdown as Tiffany wait a minute! Oh God, Charlotte Flair! Charlotte Flair attacking Tiffany Stratton before the match could even begin. Tiffany Stratton set for a one-on-one match with Charlotte's protege Mariah May. Obviously for months, this rivalry between Charlotte and Tiffany has reached its breaking point, and once again, we are going to see Tiffany Stratton one-on-one with Mariah May. And Tiffany Stratton appears to be fine after that attack by Charlotte Flair right before the match began. And SmackDown's been super chaotic here tonight as Tiffany now into the cover and a kick out by Mariah. Obviously the past few times we have seen the glamour Mariah May in action here on Universe Mode. She's been very impressive. But Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair, obviously we know at Survivor Series War Games, they will go one-on-one for hopefully the final time. And this will be the final chapter in their rivalry. But Tiffany wants to get a victory on the road to Survivor Series and prove to everyone why she says she is the future of the SmackDown Women's Division. And of course, the women's division has never been more chaotic here on Universe Mode. We saw just a few moments ago Shayna Baszler blindside Becky Lynch backstage. And now Tiffany Stratton. Oh, beautiful maneuver right on the neck of Mariah May. And now Tiffany waiting for Mariah to get back to her feet. Into a beautiful crossbody and a blindside move there. And Mariah trying to roll out of the ring, but Tiffany looking to fly perhaps. And connects a beautiful suicide dive there by Tiffy. And can it be Tiffy time in Vancouver? The second annual Survivor Series War Games. Tiffany Stratton and Mariah May both can be viewed as rookies. Two women who have yet to reach the top. Swanton bomb by Tiffany. And Tiffany, she is doing well for someone who was blindsided by the Queen. And now Tiffany could be looking for the end here. Oh, beautiful dive there. Cover. Hug of the leg. And the win. What a statement made by Tiffany Stratton. Despite the attack by Charlotte Flair before the match could begin, Tiffany Stratton making quick and easy work of Mariah May here tonight on SmackDown, and I think Charlotte Flair is not going to be very happy with that development Obviously, Charlotte and Tiffany will finalize their rivalry at Survivor Series War Games, but Tiffany Stratton earning herself quite a bit of momentum here tonight. What a victory by Tiffany Stratton here tonight on Smackdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving along fast here tonight on SmackDown, but here we are as the Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens is set for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Kevin.
Kevin Owens, what a Intercontinental Championship reign he's had, and it's been an interesting few weeks for Mr. Kevin Owens. Obviously, when Season 2 came to a close, he's kind of entered a bit of a rivalry with Mr. Money in the Bank Mark Briscoe. Obviously, a couple of weeks ago, Kevin Owens successfully retained his Intercontinental Championship against both Dominic Mysterio and Orange Cassidy in recent weeks. And now Kevin Owens here tonight will go one-on-one in a non-title match against Kyle O'Reilly of the Undisputed Kingdom. Obviously, if Kyle wins, he could etch his name in a future title contention, as Owens is ready for this fight. Obviously, a lot of history between Owens and Kyle.
British Columbia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
And Kyle O'Reilly, what a career he is making of himself as a singles competitor here on SmackDown. But you see the shirt he is wearing, the Undisputed Kingdom logo. Obviously good friends with Adam Cole and Roderick Strong over on Monday Night Raw. But obviously Kyle O'Reilly also part of the conglomeration, the team with Mark Briscoe and Orange Cassidy respectively. Kyle O'Reilly looks like he wants to earn himself possibly an Intercontinental Championship opportunity. Obviously, the last time Kyle had a title shot was all the way back at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia, where he failed to defeat Jey Uso for the Hardcore Championship. Maybe Kyle can maybe earn himself a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, as these two men, long history with each other. First time they go one-on-one in a Universe Mode ring, however. Here we go. Kyle O'Reilly one-on-one with the reigning Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens. And you got to think Mark Briscoe has got to be watching this match, cheering his buddy Kyle on. And Kyle O'Reilly, sure, he's not had the most opportunities in his Universe Mode career, but he's not to be underestimated. As you can see here, trying to roll through on the champion, trying to steal a victory here. Oh, wait a minute. Now KO rolls through, shoulders down and a kick out. Obviously, it's going to take a lot more than that to put one of these two away. But now here we go, these two men who love to fight, love a good brawl. Kyle O'Reilly, obviously we keep mentioning, if he wins this match, he could very well earn himself an IC title shot. I mean, look at Orange Cassidy when he pinned Kevin Owens in a tag team match. The very next week, he got an Intercontinental Championship match. Well, obviously, Orange Cassidy, who will be a part of the men's War Games match on the Raw side of things between Team WWE and the Death Riders. Oh, but look at this. Owens and O'Reilly doing battle here. It's a hockey fight. These two Canadians going ham. Oh, wait a minute. Kevin Owens shot to the back, and now Tornado DDT connects by the champion, and a pop-up powerbomb connects. Owens wasting little time here. Oh, went for the stunner. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Kyle with the knee. Kyle O'Reilly exploding in a big way here. Owens trying hard to get back to his feet. Now Kyle, beautiful striking combination there. And that could be a KO, 4 KO here tonight. As O'Reilly now trying to drag Owens, going for the cover. Can he pin the Intercontinental Champion? And a kick out at 2. It's going to take a bit more than that. But Kyle using his beautiful striking ability against Kevin Owens. This is very smart for Kyle O'Reilly. Not give Kevin Owens any bit of breathing room. Oh, Owens into a big boot. And now Owens looking to stomp away on O'Reilly. And now he's going to go for it again. Can he connect this time? Into the stunner, connects. Gotta love it. Cover. Hook of the leg. Kevin Owens with the win here on Smackdown.
Here is your winner, Kevin.
Yet another victim punished by our reigning Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens. And you gotta think, what does Mark Briscoe, Mr. Money in the Bank, think about that performance made by Kevin Owens? Obviously, Mark Briscoe wants that Intercontinental Championship. It's no secret. But when will Mark Briscoe emerge from the shadows and make his presence known? Obviously, we're going to have to wait and see. Obviously, not tonight. But Kevin Owens is waiting for that day. What a win by Kevin Owens here on SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, we are already in our co-main event as Tatum Paxley. Oh, wait a minute. Cora Jade. Looks like she has a shoulder injury. The debuting Tatum Paxley is supposed to face Cora Jade here. Oh, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Sonya Deville, the leader of the Pure Fusion Collective. Well, Cora Jade apparently suffering a shoulder injury. It's been a long while since we've seen Sonya Deville here on Universe Mode, coming to the aid of Cora Jade here tonight, taking on the debuting Tatum Paxley. And obviously it was a SmackDown exclusive earlier today that it was revealed that Tatum Paxley will join Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch in the Women's War Games match a week from tomorrow at Survivor Series War Games. And it appears that Team Cora has found their third member in Sonya Deville. Obviously, Sonya Deville, tag team partners with Shayna Baszler, who we saw earlier tonight. But Tatum Paxley, back in her days in NXT, was good friends with Lyra Valkyria as well. So two good friends doing favors here tonight. Oh, went for a bit of a knee. Didn't look like Sonya got all of it, but it was enough to knock Tatum down nonetheless. And Sonya looking to spoil the debut here tonight in a kick out. And this could be very good for both Sonya and Tatum to earn their team's momentums before War Games. As Sonya trying to lock in an armbar there, but Paxley, this is Paxley's first ever match in Universe Mode. Sure, Sonya has a little bit of experience, but Tatum, this is her chance to make herself known in the ever-growing SmackDown Women's division. And now these two ladies in our co-main event doing battle here. We saw Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch come to blows earlier. And now, what do these two ladies have in store? Look at Sonya Deville daring Tatum to just hit her. And Sonya responds in a very big way. And now, here we go. This is why the women are going to war in the Smackdown Women's Division. Oh, what the hell? What is Tatum Paxley doing? Just crawling ever so creepily, kind of creeping Sonya Deville out a little bit. But now Sonya, into a wicked swinging spinebuster type maneuver. Now Sonya on the top, crossbody connects on Tatum Paxley. But look at this. Now Sonya on the outside, a bit of a triangle choke here. But I want to touch back on the topic of Cora Jade, because it looked like she was kind of faking that shoulder injury quite a bit. Obviously, Cora Jade didn't even have a match last week. You can't even say she was injured. Maybe 2 weeks ago when she took on Lyra Valkyria? I don't even know. Look at Tatum Paxley going crazy. Almost like she wants the referee to count faster, but look at this. Sonya with the elbow right to the chest. And this could be it. Sonya Deville for the win here on SmackDown. And gets it. Sonya Deville spoiling the debut of Tatum Paxley here tonight. Sonya Deville, a very dominant win here on SmackDown, as everything appears to be coming up Team Cora Jade on the road to Survivor Series War Games. Obviously, Cora Jade apparently suffering a shoulder injury, but obviously we know that has to be a fake, because if she has a legit shoulder injury, then that means Cora Jade cannot compete at Survivor Series War Games, so obviously she must be faking it. But either way, Sonya Deville coming to the aid of Cora Jade and getting a very quick win over Tatum Paxley here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is already time for our main event of the evening here on SmackDown, as here comes the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at War Games.
Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, Will Ospreay.
Obviously, Will Ospreay, a huge opportunity a week from tomorrow, because Will Ospreay will have an opportunity to become a two-time World Heavyweight Champion in his Universe Mode career as he takes on the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. However, in terms of tonight, Will Ospreay will once again take on the enforcer of the bloodline, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. If Jacob Fatu beats Will Ospreay, the match will be made bloodline rules. However, if Will Ospreay wins, it'll remain strictly one-on-one. Will Ospreay, it is a must-win here tonight on SmackDown if he wants any hopes of becoming world champion at Survivor Series. But Jacob Fatu, as always, looking to fight for the Anoa'i family every single time he steps foot in between those ropes, as the enforcer is here, looking to do the bidding of the Tribal Chief.
And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Obviously, the last time Will Ospreay and Jacob Fatu went one-on-one, Ospreay got the victory. You got to think that has got to be in the back of the head of the Samoan werewolf. But a lot more things are at stake here in our main event. Jacob Fatu looking to make sure the bloodline have the advantage at Survivor Series War Games to try to help Roman Reigns keep the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. Jacob Fatu going it alone here tonight, looking to beat the #1 contender, former world champ in Will Ospreay, as this is a big fight feel here tonight. Ospreay, Fatu, once again one-on-one in our main event of what has been a chaotic SmackDown here tonight. And Jacob Fatu wasting little time against Mr. Ospreay here. No United Empire, no bloodline here, at least not yet anyway. Oh, look at Ospreay though, into a beautiful power bomb. Looks like it took a lot out of the back of Ospreay. Obviously the power that had to come out of that. Two of the best talents that we have in the entire world doing battle right now, into a beautiful Samoan drop by Fatu. Looking to get a quick and easy night in the office here tonight. Almost got the victory just like that. And the match at War Games was almost made bloodline rules. And of course, for what we understand over bloodline rules is that there are no rules. Outside interference can happen at any time during the match. No countouts, no disqualifications. And Jacob Fatu, Tope Suicida connects Ospreay. Looks like his back hit the barricade as well. This is awesome chance. It's been an awesome SmackDown here tonight. And everything is coming up bloodline in this match so far. Wait just a minute. Jacob Fatu grabbing a steel chair. Oh! Wait, where was the disqualification? Jacob Fatu hit Will Ospreay with a steel chair. How are countouts applied, but no disqualifications? How does that make sense? Now Ospreay looking to grab a weapon of his own, sledgehammer. Oh, super kick to the stomach, stopping Will dead in his tracks. And now another pop-up Samoan drop by Jacob Fatu. Ospreay is out of it, into a senton as well. And that's what happens when you step in the ring with a very game Jacob Fatu. And now Jacob. Oh, into a devastating headbutt to the midsection of Ospreay from the top cover. And another kick out by Ospreay. Will looking to fight. Obviously, he does not want the match being Bloodline rules. I don't really blame him. But Jacob is torturing Will here. Cover. Hug of the leg. And almost with the win. Ospreay's got to be in complete agony. And now Ospreay back to his feet, and now these two absolute top talents here on the SmackDown roster doing battle here, blow for blow, middle of the ring. And Ospreay, we said it during his entrance, this is must win for the aerial assassin if he wants any hopes of becoming a two-time world champion at Survivor Series to beat the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Jacob Fatu not budging with any of Ospreay's punches, and now these two rivals going ham here tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we are back here on SmackDown. That's Roman Reigns and a spare. The World Heavyweight Champion. While Bloodline rules came early, Ospreay hit with a spear by Roman Reigns. The World Champ making an appearance. Ospreay is absolutely butchered here. Jacob Fatu with the win, thanks to the Tribal Chief. No disqualifications. Ospreay is screwed. Thanks to the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns making a brief appearance, blindsiding Ospreay with a spear. Jacob Fatu was able to take advantage and get the victory. And it is official. At Survivor Series War Games, it is Bloodline rules. Roman Reigns will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Will Ospreay. No countouts, no disqualifications. Outside interference is enforced, is legal. Will Ospreay, it looks like he's going to have to gather some friends, because if he doesn't, Roman Reigns is going to obliterate Will Ospreay and keep the World Heavyweight Championship. How will Will Ospreay manage to fight back against Roman Reigns and the Bloodline? We're going to have to find out when Survivor Series comes and takes place. But ladies and gentlemen, that will have to conclude episode 4 of season 3 of what has been an absolutely chaotic SmackDown. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. Thanks as always to Wolf Ferris of the Wolf Den Wrestling Podcast for booking each and every single SmackDown episode. And with all that being said, this has been your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people.